Yo, what's good, Jets Nation? This is New York Jets Media, bringing you guys my breakdown and analysis to the Jets' victory over the Miami Dolphins. Sam Ficken just hit a game-winning field goal, and the Jets come out on top, and they are now 5-8 on the season. This was a very interesting game for the Jets because we did not have Le'Veon Bell or Jamal Adams, our two stars on offense and defense, and the first half looked really promising. Sam Darnold had 2 touchdown passes, one to Robbie Anderson and one to Demaryius Thomas. And then we had a good lead in the first half. And then the second half, our offense kind of staled out. And then the defense showed you how much we need Jamal Adams. He's the heart of our defense. And the defense was getting torn apart by Ryan Fitzpatrick. But the one positive about the Jets defense is we did not give up one touchdown. The Miami Dolphins kicker had 7 field goals. 7. That is ridiculous. 21 points on 7 field goals. That is pretty insane. But moving on to the offensive side of the ball, Sam Darnold in the first half looked pretty good. Didn't have his best game of the season. He had 1 interception, 2 picks, and 275 yards around there. And he had a game-winning drive that led to a Sam Ficken field goal. And the one player on offense who is developing into a true number 1 receiver who is playing really good football is Robbie Anderson. He had 100 yards, a touchdown, and like 6 or 7 receptions and just looked overall very good. And he looks like a true number 1 receiver, and he's going to be a free agent this year, so it's going to be really interesting to see if the Jets re-sign him or not, because he's probably going to be wanting to get a lot of money per year, probably around $10 to $12 million per year. So it's going to be interesting to see if Joe Douglas wants to give him that money or use that money somewhere else. Me personally, I like Robbie Anderson on the Jets. Him and Sam Darnold have a really good connection, so I'm hoping the Jets re-sign him because he really looks like he's getting better and better each game, and he's making some crazy catches. He looks really fluid, and to get into Sam Darnold, he looked really good in the first half, had really good pocket awareness, throwing the ball downfield, and then towards the second half, he was missing some throws that he usually makes. He was overthrowing Robbie. He underthrew some players. He had that bad interception, and overall wasn't the best Sam Darnold game, but he played well enough, and he played good enough where it counted. In the last drive, he had that quick pass to Vincent Smith, who ran for like 40 yards to give them right in field goal range, and then he threw the ball again to Vincent Smith, which got called for pass interference. So Sam Darnold played well enough to get the W. So overall, I'm happy with the offense. And also Bilal Powell, with his first start with Le'Veon Bell's absence, he looked really good. He had like 75 yards rushing. And him and Ty Montgomery really looked good. It was weird to see the Jets run the ball more without Le'Veon Bell out there. Usually, if Le'Veon Bell's playing, we should be giving the ball to Le'Veon because he's really talented. But our first game without Le'Veon, it seemed like Adam Gase was calling a lot of rush plays. So it was kind of weird. I hope when Le'Veon Bell gets back, they should give him the ball more often because Le'Veon's so talented and he can take this offense to another level. And it's really weird how they just ran the ball a lot with Bilal Powell and not Le'Veon. But moving on to the defensive side of the ball, like I mentioned earlier, we were getting torn apart all game, but we did not let them in the end zone once. And it's obvious that we need Jamal Adams on this team. He is our heart of the defense. Without him, the secondary is nothing. There's no communication. Also, we did not have Brian Poole. He's our slot corner, and he is a huge weapon on our slot. He's physical. He's always there doing the dirty work, so he was missed as well. Ryan Fitzpatrick was running all over us. Like, it was crazy. Fitzmagic just feels like he's having fun out there. He's just got nothing to lose. He's just throwing the ball like it's nothing and just running forward first downs like every single time. So it wasn't the best game by the Jets. It was an ugly game on all 3 sides of the ball. Ficken missed a field goal. There was a missed snap on one play, but luckily Sam Ficken knocks down the game winner to secure the W for the Jets. And now moving on to the next game, we have the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday Night Football, so that's going to be a very interesting game. And I'm hoping Jamal can get healthy for that and Le'Veon, but we don't know because it's prime time and we want our superstars out there. And another thing that I realized was somewhat of a positive, the offensive line didn't play the best game, but compared to the Bengals game, it definitely looked like they didn't really have a lot of penalties, and they're protecting Sam by the most part. So that's a good improvement. And coaching-wise, I feel like Greg Williams did everything he could with this team. I mean, he, like I said, did not let the Dolphins get in the end zone once. So that's a huge positive. He let up 7 field goals, stopped the Dolphins offense a lot, and that's not easy when you don't have Jamal Adams. You have all these no-names in the secondary. Marcus May stepped up. Nate Harrison had an interception. So some players stepped up where it counted and made the plays where you had to. So overall, the Jets get this W. It wasn't the prettiest W. It was definitely an ugly game to watch. It wasn't like a crazy W where I'm like jumping for joy where Sam Darnold threw 4 touchdowns. No, Sam Darnold played well, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and had led the Jets to a game-winning drive, and they got saved by that pass interference call. I know that. I'm not giving Sam all the credit. And then Ficken hits the game winner. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of this game. I'm really happy the Jets won. Some Jets fans maybe want to tank for draft picks, but me personally, I'd rather see the Jets win some games and build a winning culture and get Sam Darnold used to winning and having game-winning drives and having positive energy in the locker room. It's really important, and hopefully Adam Gase can just get a really good game plan going into this Thursday night against the Ravens, because it's going to be a really tough game. So, like I said, leave a comment down below what you guys thought of this video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I post previews and reactions to every Jets game, and we'll be breaking down all the news this offseason. I hope you guys had a great day. Let's go Jets! I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.